Welcome. Typically, what we'll be doing during this semester is the full gamut of a music business background. And I like to start each class with a focus on a musician who's actually making something happen. So this week, and maybe a couple other weeks during the course, we're going to look at the Billboard Artist Hot 100, the number one spot on the Hot 100. And if you don't know this about Billboard, it is pretty much of the music industry. I would recommend that you check out billboard.com on a regular basis, look at the charts. I would also recommend that if you get a hard copy of it, which you can do at some local libraries, including the college libraries and some of the public libraries, is to take a look at what's going on with some of the articles and some of the charts. The Hot 100 is for singles. The Hot 200 is for albums. So the Hot 100 number one slot this week goes to Olivia Rodrigo. Boy, it's her second one in the last half a year that has reached number one. Typically, when I do a review of an artist, when I do this on my own, I look at a few things here. One of them would be the record label that the artist would be on, whether or not they have a good quality website, who's doing the distribution for them, do they have copyrights on their material, who's their publisher, are they a member of a performing rights organization, who's their management or team of managers, what agency are they with, do they have a music business attorney, and when did their first release come out? So these are some of the things that I look at. Olivia Rodrigo with her song Circles came out a couple weeks ago, but it is number one this week on the Hot 100. It's called Good For You. And she really rose to stardom with the Disney Channel. She was a singer on one of the Disney programs, and she came out with a single a couple weeks ago. So anyway, the entertainment industry is project-based. Everything's a project. Writing a song, booking a gig, recording a song, scheduling a tour, licensing a song. Yeah, they're all projects. And you got to remember, this is a glamour business. There's a band on every street corner. And maybe there's two. And with today's technology, it's so much simpler to be able to write, record, and release all in the same day that for next to nothing, that you can see why a lot of people want to get into this industry. 1 out of 1.4 million of those who try will earn a Grammy Award. This class is offered by Cuyahoga Community College. It is an official course outline. Please read that in your Blackboard folders. And it is part of the Department of Creative Arts. Music Business is the class MUS 1110, and it is 3 credit hours. If you'd like to contact me, you can do so. My information is available on the syllabus. You can also contact me at tric at john.latimer@tri-c.edu. You may text me or call me at 440-331-0700. And I do have another email address that I use a lot for this class, mus.1110@yahoo.com. And I do that because when I see an email in that box, I know it came from a student and I can get to it right away. The Tri-C account is good, but I get stuff from all kinds of departments and so forth. So either one is good to send it to me, and that's fine. Some of the other classes that I teach include RAT 1160 on record labels, RAT 1400 on concert promotion, and RAT 1816 on entertainment booking. What you'll need to do in order to get access to the material in this class is to log on to tri-c.edu, my Tri-C, it's at the top of the screen, and then log into Blackboard. Safari seems to work, and Chrome seems to work pretty well. Either one of them is what I would recommend. If you can't log in to the tri-c.edu network, you will need to reset your password. You can call 216-987-HELP, or you can go to the Learning Center, Technology Learning Center on the second floor of the Career and Sciences building on the Metro campus. The class meets once a week. Okay, so we're going to get together on this WebEx on Tuesdays at 6 o'clock. Typically, class will last about an hour and a half or so, depending on how many questions that you have. But all the material will be available to you on Blackboard. The Tuesday session is not really for me to regurgitate what you've already read. It's really for us to discuss what your careers are, how it affects you with this planning that we're going to be working on for your artist development plan and your artist business plan, and really talk about the students and their careers as opposed to regurgitating things like sales figures or things like that. Most of that will be posted up on Blackboard, and you'll be able to use it as necessary. If you'd like to log into our WebEx class, you can do so on WebEx, which is also available if you look on Blackboard and click on Work Tools and then go to WebEx. I've also sent an email to you, the address. The meeting number is 172-620-6056, and the password is quality, no caps, QUALITY. Some resources that you might want to utilize during this semester would be to get a copy on a weekly basis of Scene Magazine. And I would also direct you to get a copy of Billboard Magazine on a regular basis. Also have internet access, and I would recommend that you keep all of your materials on a flash drive. You can take it as you need it and back it up. Yes, back it up, but keep it on a flash drive. Now, as far as Billboard Magazine, back to that topic, yes, if you go to the main office, the main library branch downtown, Cleveland Public Library, they have a drive-through. You can order magazines and books and videos and DVDs. You can drive through and pick it up. Or you can go inside. What I typically do for the hard copy of Billboard, you can buy it. It's about $300 a year, but you can get it at the library for free. And what I typically do when I go to the library is I'll get 4 of them, the last 4. And so I end up going to the library once a month in order to maximize my time. I'll take all 4 of them and read them in order, and it'll kind of keep me up to date with what's going on in the industry. 2 books in this class. One of them is Artist Development in the Music Business. The other one is Business Plan for Artists. Both of these are available at the college bookstore. They're also available on Barnes & Noble website and Amazon.com and on LatimerPublishing.com. So you do need to log into Blackboard. You'll see the tabs on the left describe what we have. We have announcements, start here, modules, those kinds of things, which if you're not familiar with Blackboard, you'll need to go onto Blackboard to get familiar with it. So what I would recommend is that you go to the announcements and look at start here, if you're going to get started here, and then we're going to go over to the modules. And then you'll be able to look at your assignments and your quizzes and all the exams, everything's there. The agendas are in the modules. So in each module of this class, students will be provided with an agenda. It's available on Blackboard tab entitled Modules. Go to the current module to see the agenda. And yes, we're in Module 1, so Module 1 will be posted there. As far as assignments, in each module of this class, students will have to complete an assignment. Assess the tabs in the current module on Blackboard named Assignment. Assignments are due before the next class begins, unless otherwise noted. Okay, so the next class begins on Monday at midnight. Classes always begin on Monday at midnight. So that means all of your assignments are due on Sunday at 11:59. Same thing with your quizzes. They'll be due on Sunday at 11:59. And assignments are worth 30% of your grade. There are 10 assignments for this semester. And on Blackboard, open the current module and open the Assignments tab. Review and complete the assignment, submit it on Blackboard that it's complete. Like I said, it's due before the next module begins, and then check your grade to make sure you got credit for it. Handouts are also available in each module and posted in the Handouts folder. There are also quizzes this semester. There are 4. and they're also available on Blackboard. I believe the first quiz is Module 3. And quizzes are worth 20% of your grade. As far as the exams go, well, they're really projects. We're going to be putting together a artist development plan, which is your midterm, and an artist business plan, which will be your final. Both of these will be posted on Blackboard. We'll be talking about them. The exams are worth 50% of your grade. You want some extra credit? Yes, you can do some extra credit. So throughout the semester, I will be offering various forms of extra credit. Participation on the WebEx class will be extra credit for those who participate, and going to a live music event. I have a couple other ones planned, but that's it for now. And you do need to check your grades. I don't want you to come to me on the very last day and say, hey, don't you remember Module 2? I did the assignment. Well, you mark down whether or not you complete the assignments. So your assignments are 30%, exams 50%, quizzes 20%. As far as the content for the course, we'll be looking at the music industry overview, definitions, the artist development, artist business plans, business overview, content of songs, your team and personnel, copyrights and protection, income royalties and fees. We'll be talking about management, marketing plans, image, promotion, business setup, sales, customers and fans, legal agreements and contracts, intellectual property, finance and funding, databases. We'll also be looking at performing rights organizations, project management, performances, product development, advertising, publishing, and record labels. So you can see that there's quite a bit that we'll be covering within the next 10 weeks. So just make sure that you can log on to Blackboard in order to get that to happen for you. Okay, so part of the agenda for Module 1 is just to kind of get to know who's here and who's not here, and become acquainted with Tri-C and the RAT program and the music department. I teach in both. I teach in the RAT program and in the music department. So you should be able to know what's expected from you from the course, and then introductions. Okay. This agenda for today, Module 1, hopefully we'll be able to complete some of these things. If not, the artist development overview is available on Blackboard. So you'll be able to already view that there in order to get the most of it. The other two, artist types, are not there, and hopefully we'll be able to present them here. There are a whole bunch of handouts that I give you. I write and write and write and write and write, but there's a whole bunch of them. So look over your handouts. If you want to pull up the agenda on Blackboard, you'll be able to see the listing of all the handouts and audio presentations and so forth. But really, we're going to try and get into this. So if you haven't got the book yet, or books, I have included certain chapters for you to read until your books arrive. So I will be providing chapters of the book for the first 2 classes. So if you haven't gotten your book, no sweat. The chapters are here for your reading pleasure. Okay, so artist development plan and the business plan, that's our 2 main focuses. And so all the things in here have to do with one of those 2 plans. And what I'd like you to do when you get to your handouts, there's 2 files in particular that I'd like you to copy and paste to a local drive, maybe your flash drive. One of them would be the artist development plan - table of contents. You're going to be utilizing this as your template to develop your artist development plan. The other file that I'd like you to copy and paste would be business plan - artist template. This is also what you're going to be using in order to help you put together your business plan for the artist. So that template's already set up for you. There's hyperlinks all the way through it. It is a Word document. Both of these are Word documents. Okay, as far as the assignment for Module 1, students are to open the module assignment on Blackboard, review the task of the assignment, and then complete it. After completion, then back to the on Black, true that the assignment has been completed. There's two steps. You got to go read what the assignment is, then you got to go do the assignment and come back to Blackboard to signify that it's completed. This assignment is due before the next module begins. Sometimes I collect assignments, many times I do not. I wait until a later time when I collect a whole bunch of them at the same time. Do not fall behind in this class. There's a lot of writing. It's really hard to catch up if you fall behind. So, assignment, Module 1, check your email to ensure that you have received correspondence from me, the instructor. Number 2, review Billboard Hot 100, the number 1. Number 3, read the handout announcement. Number 4, review and listen to the course procedures. The text copy is posted in Handouts as a PDF file. There's an audio version and an MP3 file, which may be found in the modules folder, audio presentations. Number 5, comprehend the procedures of the course regarding expectations, agendas, assignments, and grading. Make sure you can log on to MyTriC. Make sure you can log on to Blackboard. Review the course description and the course syllabus. Review the handout agenda for the semester. Number 11, go get the books. Number 12, look over the agenda. And number 13, look over the assignment. Number 14, select an artist for you to focus for your work, putting together an artist development plan as well as an artist business plan. It's highly recommended that you select yourself as the artist. Artists can be songwriters, musicians, producers, instrumentalists, directors, anyone using creativity in the music industry. Introduce yourself to the class. Email a photo of the student to me. Number 17, read Chapter 1 of Artist Development in the Music Business on Artist Development Overview. Assignment 1, number 18, review the handout, Music Business Definitions. Number 19, review the handout, Artist Development Overview. So far, there's a lot of reviewing and a lot of reading, so not too bad. Number 20, read and watch the handout, Product Development 00 and Overview. Consider current and future products and services of the artist. 21, review the video, Artist Development Plan, Planning. Assignment 1, number 22, review the handout, Artist Development versus Product Development. Consider the differences between artist development and product development. Section 23, review the handout, Artist Development 00, Overview Detail. This is also the Chapter 1 of Artist Development in the Music Business. So if you read Chapter 1, you can omit this part. Don't know how you're going to get the information. I'm just giving you a whole bunch of it. Number 24, read the handout, Product Development 00, Overview and Details. 25, read Chapter 2 on Product Development Overview. Number 26, review the handout and or listen to the MP3 and or watch the video music genres. Consider the artist. Note all the genres that the artist may pursue. Number 27, review the video niches and then review the handout niches. Consider the artist. Consider the niche that the artist may fit. Consider the potential for crossover. Number 28, professionals only want to work with professionals. So consider the artist manager. And in most cases, at the beginning of an artist's career, the manager is the artist, just a different hat. Consider what should the artist manager expect from the artist. And then watch the video, Artist Expectations of Self. Number 29, take a few minutes and think about the music industry. Who are the players? Consider record labels, managers, concert promoters, tours, radio, club circuits, and singer-songwriters. Got it? Look at the past few weeks of Billboard magazine. Pick up a copy of your local entertainment magazine. Who are the players? And I don't necessarily mean musicians. Who are the players in the game of the music industry? You need to know them locally and nationally. Number 30, review the handout, Artist Evaluation Review Form. Number 31, read Chapter 3 of Artist Development in the Music Business on Artist Expectations. Number 32, copy the file, Artist Development Plan, Table of Contents to a local drive. Rename the file, put your name, dash, Artist Development Plan. We talked about this just a moment ago. Number 33, consider the artist and the plan for development. Brainstorm and write ideas of how the artist will develop new content for their art. If the artist is a songwriter, perhaps the content will come from the artist-songwriter. If the artist is a live performance act, perhaps the content will include cover material. If the artist is focused on recording songs, then perhaps the artist-songwriter will record their own material, and perhaps they may cover another songwriter's material. Open the artist development plan, which is going to be your table of contents that you just copied over, and write a paragraph or two about the content creation of the artist. Put this into its appropriate section on the plan, which would be part 1. Number 34, read the handout and/or review the video of the file song critiquing. We're almost done. Number 35, review the handout song catalog, XLS. A handout is a spreadsheet to list the songs and content of the artist. Fill in the spreadsheet with as much information as possible about each song. When finished, look at the blank cells on the spreadsheet and consider remedies. Number 36, read Chapter 4. Read Chapter 4 of Artist Development in the Music Business, Content Creation. Number 37, Chapter 24 of Artist Development in the Music Business on the glossary of terms. Number 38, review Chapter 25 of Artist Development in the Music Business on forms and agreements. Number 39, read and listen to the audio handout, and artist and overview. Module 1, number 40, watch the video, artist, business name. Number 41, review the business plan, artist, table of contents. Copy the file, artist business plan, table of contents to a local drive and rename it. Student name, artist business plan. Number 42, review the business plan, artist sample. Number 43, review the business plan, artist-template. You're going to use this for your artist business plan. And then finally, I'd like you to watch the video 4 Chords by Access to Awesome. It's only 4 chords and they play a whole bunch of songs, but it should be of interest. Okay, as far as opportunities, I want you to be aware that Tri-C is offering scholarships. So if you need some funding to help you with some classes, they do have some scholarships going on. They also have an emergency fund if students need to have an emergency. There's our funds available for that. There's also some tutoring and some technical support that Tri-C offers. Regularly during this semester, I will ask you if you've seen any live music. Go see some live music. This business is about networking and relationships. So that's what you need to do. Keep a calendar of what's going on in town and then show up. So that's the introduction to the course Music Business MUS 1110 online course, 10-week session.